S2E5. Go right into it.
You know, we're playing with a midfield three. So is Ederson an 8? Is he a 6? Or is he a, not a 10?
Bayern
I think Ederson is a player in a midfield pivot. I think when you have a midfield three, and I like midfield three, you tend to have an attacking midfielder, a box-to-box, and a more defensive midfield. I think in a midfield pivot, you can balance that out better. All action. And I think
it could scarcely get more high profile than this. Again, not to... And hello to you from Bavaria. We're coming to you from this magnificent arena just to the north of the Munich city centre. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up.
Oh, good be in here, Derek.
And I must say, that was almost poetic. The shot as well as the save. Well, that's splendid play. Superb looking pass. And the keeper holding his down, collecting the ball. Well, here is the Bayern side. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And rather than use us, can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then through on goal, it just goes to power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
This Fury. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Michael Olise. Fury. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult.
Oh, look at this, they will score! Watered by the post.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Timely intervention. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Leipzig. It scored the opener here with 19 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. It just has to remain calm. Still possibilities.
These Bayern fans know their team are on top at the moment, but they have to make the most of this really good spell.
And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, they made this look so easy, didn't they? But as you can see, the defending is really poor. Where were they?
So the ball rolling again, 2-0. This Fury. Al-Dakir. Dan Axel Zagadou. Zagadou. And the pass keeps them flowing. Eyeing an opening.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Kimmich. And they have possession again. Fury. Jamie Leveling. Nartai. Leveling. Stuttgart having trouble holding on to the ball. Kimmich. A deft clearance. Chris Fury. Rodriguez.
The reason in life you get scrutinised if you are the best.
Showing good defensive judgment. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well read to ease the pressure. Rodriguez. Nicolas Nartai. Bayern have given us away.
It's as simple as that. I'm just explaining it to you. Hugh Robinson says,
Jamie Leveling. The first half here comes to an end.
No, they didn't digest that. Comments of the day so far, absolutely spot on. I love that. So, I think with regards to next step, let's bring it into the equation.
And away they go again, into the second half.
And effectively what is being said in Football Insider, that Atletico Madrid would be open to parting with Gallagher.
Thiago Tomas.
They get
Really getting stuck in. They are enjoying plenty of space here, Bayern. Seem to cross into the centre. Bayern regaining possession here.
Decent ball to Ariel.
I think the threat has been averted.
Well, those stats tell the story. Bayern have been really good today. They're
Finally, they touch.
Look what's happening.
Goal, just like that. My God, rebound.
And surely there's no way back from this now.
8 appearances, 8 goals.
Well, here it is. 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
3-0.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Nartai. Al-Dakir. Nicolas Nartai. Teammates available. And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory in the derby.
Yeah, win today will certainly make the manager a hero. What a performance they're put in
Oh,
today.
well.
Oh, that's splendid play. Fury. Now opening things up. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. And the chance slips away.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks.
Find my goal
Excellent
inside.
defending.
Might be a chance here.
4-0.
Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
8 appearances, 9 goals. My God.
Well, let's see this again. This is
Spurs and we don't buy a midfielder. That's a bloody joke. That is a joke. Now, am I comfortable with us spending £26 million on him? Ideally, it's a loan. You know, it's what Barcelona have done with Rashford. It's try before you buy. Ideally, that's what it is.
attacking football at its very best. And when you get
4-0, really similar to the rest of the match.
Sometimes
And
we didn't
4.
get to try. My point is, I think a lot of people in the chat are saying we can't spend 26 million. It's got to be a loan. We didn't loan. We didn't loan Mbermo. We didn't loan. Well, the most important one is we didn't loan Sesko.
Yeah.
We spent £68 million on Sesko, and the jury is out. So, you know, if you've scouted the player and you've looked at the player and you think he's a good fit, £26 million is not a lot of money.
that.
So,
I'm proud of you.
if
Yeah.
it's a choice between no midfield, £26 million on Conor Gallagher, I'll spend the £26 million because I can't, as long as Amrin wants
There you
it,
go, bro.
I can't see how
Contract
he's in a worse
negotiation.
position than now. Do I think I'd
I don't
rather
want
play
any other
Mainu?
goalie. I
Yes,
want you,
but I'm not
Rasky.
Ruben Amrin. Ruben Amrin doesn't want to use Mainu, and he doesn't want to use Agate. Mainu, for his own career, has to go out on loan in January, and we need to bring a midfielder in that he wants to use. So, look, my biggest concern in the January transfer window is going to be, are they going to sign it in January? That's the biggest concern. The fact that we've got a couple of players that both look viable and are both available in January is a big, big positive to me. Somebody just said, do you see us getting any of the main targets? Elliot Anderson's not going to go. He'd be foolish, and Forest won't let it happen. What I will say about Forest, though, is, and we keep hearing about Elliot Anderson being 80 million, etc. I'm not going to
There we go. We kept the keeper.
a few weeks ago about him being
That's what we wanted on.
70. So I don't know how
Keeping the
that's going to
keeper.
work, but that's not going to happen. Adam Water won't happen in January. The Labour, I don't think Brighton will do it in January. Look, Elliot Anderson, no chance. Water, no chance. The Labour, some chance. Stiller, maybe chance. But you can't buy Stiller while you've got Bruno here, because Stiller is a midfielder who basically does Bruno's job better. And we're not going to drop Bruno. We're not going to remove Bruno until the summer. So Stiller would have to be the summer signing he did it. So for me, the only one that's distinctly possible.
It's funny how I can't get him.
For Labour, if Brighton just go, let's just cash it now. I was speaking to somebody about
They
this
give
last week,
93
and I said,
days, bro.
look,
Why don't I take him out?
made mistakes for Labour.
Oh, but look at Adiemi real quick.
They
Look at
wanted 100
Adiemi.
million. We had the talks. We wanted to pay 60.
He needs to even
And
back to
they were like, no.
finishing school.
In hindsight, we're all geniuses. But I think if Brighton had took £60 million, we would have been.
He is doing it,
It's a
too.
funny world.
He's a
If we'd
really...
have got the
You
Labour
can't
for £60
shoot,
million,
yo.
knowing what we know now, we'd still think that might be a risk. But if we'd got him for £60 million in the summer, we would have been going, we've mugged Brighton off. And that's the funny thing about football, isn't it? You can't change the past. And you can't criticise Brighton for not getting 60 million, because at that time, you did think he might be an 80 to £100 million player. Whereas if we'd spent
115
£60 million
weeks to
on
go
it now,
right
we'd be
mid.
going, ooh, that's a
It doesn't
risk.
make any
So,
sense, bro.
I don't know. Maybe Brighton look at it and go, okay, we'll take 60 in January. And maybe United go, no, we'll give you 40. So I don't think a deal with Brighton can't be in January because Brighton are going to want 100. Those days are gone. I just don't think Man United would want to pay 60 at the moment. So I think agreeing a fee is going to be the difference point. What I'm trying to say is I'm not sure Man United Labour in January at the moment, because I think they're probably looking at it going, I don't know what his value is right now, considering what he's doing. I mean, look, as I said to you last night, he came on for 4 in their away win yesterday. That's a very good result for Brighton, and they didn't use him. He has been being subbed off a lot now. So the Labour is becoming Brighton's Mainu. Look, dare I say it, do they want Mainu and we'll have the Labour on loan? See how it goes? You know, I think it would be perfect for both parties. I think Mainu and Brighton are brilliant. And I think the Labour on loan, I mean, football doesn't work like that, however.
+2, +4. +7. Ultimate.
Most Black Friday sales save you money. This one could change your entire year. The entire raw nutrition site.
Who's up for the cup? We're about to find out with a contest that could prove defining on the road to the trophy. Hello and welcome to a winter wonderland of an evening, with hopefully a game to warm us up too. My name's Guy Mowbray, and alongside me is Sue Smith for commentary, and we've got Champions League action coming up. It's Bayern Munich, and they take on Roma.
Yeah, thanks. Well, the fans have enjoyed some lovely football in this competition. If they can replicate that over the next 90 minutes, they should be guaranteed a place in the knockout phase. Let's see if they can get the job done here today.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. This is today's Bayern Munich starting lineup. Deo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah as the centre-backs, and they're playing with just one up front. Here's the Roma team sheet. Evan Ndika plays alongside Mario Hermoso in the centre-back positions, and they go with just one in attack.
I mean, imagine if Bayern said, okay, you were loads to buy, £60 million for the labour.
Burkhardt. This could get interesting. And the keeper's done really well to keep that out. Well, the table shows the scenario for the home team today. Can they secure their spot in the knockout stages?
Great ball. 1-0.
An early lead. A terrific start.
Look at this lovely ball threaded through. Really good vision to set it up. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance.
How come you're so against the
finish.
Labour because he's had a bad start? Gallagher is literally not wanted by Atletico. He's not good enough for us to do this. Well, there's a price difference, Jordan, for a start. And also, we were talking about Conor Gallagher on loan. So, and also, the Labour was being quoted at £8 million. And the Labour has been absolutely bullshit this season. So, you know, it's actually different opinions. So, Jordan, there you go. Morning legend.
Regular updates from Alex along the way.
In regards to your comment yesterday, we play every game.
Jonathan Burkhardt.
Play on Thursday because I think Brentford strike Thiago.
Closer.
That midfield is a Pandora's box. Tom Grant. Yeah, don't forget Man United are playing on Thursday.
Has the space to whip it in
I
here.
don't think I said we play every game like we play on Thursday. I think I said that Crystal Palace played like we did last season. They just died on their arse in the second half, which was to our benefit. But
Dest.
I don't think our problem is that.
Angelo
I
Stiller.
don't think our problem is a fitness problem. I just think it's a light switch
Onto
problem. And
Serginho
you just never
Dest.
know what you're going to get.
This is
You say
lovely
Pandora's
football,
box,
moving
I say
defenders
Forrest
around.
Gump box of chocolates.
Yeah,
You
they
never know
move
what
it
you're
well,
going
don't
to
they?
get. Amrabat
This looks
is a good
promising
example of
from
why
Bayern.
Gallagher is a low deal. So
Oh.
The end result they wanted from an encouraging position.
Like Glasner did, Old Trafford, and simply Reds. Why does it
Not
seem like
letting them
Xerxes
have it.
has to move mountains to convince Amrin? Sesko nor Cunha have put on a better showing as number 9. I
Adeyemi.
think he can be better.
Come away with the ball.
Simply Red. Well, there's a couple of Real Madrid players who've been linked to, which I will speak about in a moment.
Paulo
But I do want
Dybala.
to just talk about Xerxes, because I'm so pleased with Xerxes.
Carlos
I've
Augusto.
always been a really, I wouldn't say
Icardi.
like, I'll be fair, I wouldn't say
Incisive
like
ball.
Xerxes would play. I went, this guy's going to be amazing. I like the signing of Xerxes on
And the
10
momentum is lost.
I just feel like his career never got going. The first year he was always going back to Italy. Then he decided to
Olise.
stay in the January. Then he got injured after doing quite
Great
well.
try.
And now he's only just
Just
getting back
back
to
in
Italy.
there.
Talks about moving back to
Valuable
January.
breathing space for them now.
I think that from an Ineos and
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
Coming up, he's going to get more time, which means the club won't buy midfield.
That's not a bad-looking ball.
So I don't expect him to bring a striker in January. And who would we bring in anyway? So I think Xerxes is going to be a
Need to be better with the ball.
player that's heading anywhere out of January. But to play devil's advocate for a moment, it's amazing the shift up that some of our fans
Oh
have.
my goodness.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
How are we catching up with that man?
Just in time. Fantastic defending.
I'm actually not sure how that didn't go in.
Which is all about technique, not fitness. I mean, Paul Scholes can do that.
Lovely
He
set
can
up.
knock it up from what it is.
Crucial
Like, that's
interception.
technique, and Xerxes got technique. I still don't think, even with that goal, he's up to
Going to hand
speed.
to Alex Scott now with an update from one of the other games.
It's a
So
second goal
I'm
for
really
Aston
pleased with
Villa.
Xerxes,
It was a
and
low-driven cross, and he was
he's going to get
never
a lot
going
of
to
game
miss from
time over the
there.
next few
They're
weeks.
back in
And
this now
we're not
with
playing the
5
best
minutes
team in the
left
league,
to
so
play
hopefully
before
he's building
half-time.
confidence.
Fantastic, Alex, thank you.
That he should become more of an asset.
Good cross into the middle. It's a confident punch away by the keeper. They start off the gap.
Regularly playing on the shot, and then everything comes back to the line. Not using you again. I mean, let's be honest.
The morning routine used to be nicotine and
Waiting,
but
not
now
trying to
it's
force
ultra.
things.
So
Fucking block.
Shall not pass.
People are glazing Xerxes and Amrin at the moment. Amrin will use him in 3
Delivered.
months. Won't use him at all. And that's why
And
he's
that
still
whistle
rusty.
brings the
So
first
Amrin
half.
has to take responsibility for why Xerxes has been so rusty in the first place. So hopefully we're going to see him play now. And I think he will be the reason we don't buy a striker, we don't move him on. But look, I feel like Xerxes is very misunderstood. I think there's a very, very good
As
player
the second
there.
half gets
I don't think
going,
he's a striker.
you can only
For a
wonder
start.
what
I don't
Bayern
think
would
that's
have
what
to
he
do
is. I
wrong
think he's
to throw
almost
this
out
one
of
away.
position when we play him as their lead striker. But he
Michael
does
Olise.
have qualities that almost
Karim
make him a
Adeyemi.
better 10 than he is a striker. But with no Sesko, I think you've got to play him there. And you know, I find it quite funny what he said after the game yesterday, actually. I think it was
Olise.
something
Unable
along
to
the
find
lines
anyone
of,
with that.
I'm surrounded
Winning the ball
by
back and in a
great
promising
players,
position.
and they make it easy for me, and we help each other every day. And I thought, you know, and I think he said something about a good environment as well. And I
Carlos
thought, you know what?
Augusto.
Is he talking
Bayern
out his
regaining
arse there?
possession.
I mean, like, I'm surrounded by great players, and it's a good environment, and we help each
More
other every day.
Bundesliga for you to enjoy on the way on EATV as Bayern face Bayer Leverkusen. Be sure to tune in for that.
Gathering on goal.
And the keeper's safe hands come through in a crowded box.
Will be over Instagram, and that's fine. I don't think he's in a great environment.
Now
in his
there's been a
career.
goal in the
And I
Stuttgart
don't
match,
think he's
and
surrounded by
Alex can
great
tell us
players.
about it.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart.
I actually feel quite sorry for Xerxes in there. I think I don't think they're in a great environment.
Thanks, Alex,
I
as
genuinely don't.
always.
I think they're in a
Just a
quite
little
a
out with the
destructive
pass.
environment.
It's gone out for a
Players
throw.
like themselves, who I still see Xerxes as a younger player, and I
Kimmich.
think the last 12 months, nearly 18
Well, we've
months,
seen a top player at
almost
the
been a
top of his
handbrake
game
on his
up to now.
career
It's been a
compared to
performance of the
seasons he
highest
had at
quality.
Bologna before that.
He's been the
So I think it's a
standout,
credit
the
to him
difference
that he's got a
between the
smile
two
on his
teams.
face.
And it's
Well, they've lost it.
Well, players and the manager. Actually, I think he's actually been. It's been a difficult 18
Kimmich.
months for him. I mean, 18 months is a long period in your career. If you
Half
think
an hour
that
left for
an
play.
average footballer plays for 10, 15 years. 15 years.
This is
quite
great
lucky,
to
actually.
see,
So
and now
maybe
needs
10
an end
years,
product.
top level,
Has the
15
space to
months,
whip
year
it
and a
in
half,
here.
It's over 10%, isn't it? So it's a considerable period of time where it's been very stop-start. And
Well, it
it's
did
not
look
been in the
promising,
manager's favour,
but
really.
threat averted.
And to score a goal like that importance, and to still speak glowingly, I think it's a credit to the player and his mentality. He clearly sees the positive and praising the manager, praising the club, praising the players
Hearing
around
that
him.
there's been a goal in one of the other games. Over to you,
I
Alex,
think he's had
for
the
the
best
update.
treatment this
It's a
season,
goal
and I
for
think
Villa.
it's not been the best environment for him. So I think
They're now
as I
behind
said,
by
I think the
1
criticism
with
deserves
66 minutes
I think
played.
the circumstances
Alex keeping us right up to
lead
date.
his performances, but if he can
And it's
play
been cut
every
out.
game
There's the
between now
turnover.
and Christmas, I think he'll get better
Bayern
and
moving the
better
ball
and better.
forward with purpose.
I do think Ineos and the Glazers will use it as a reason not to buy a striker, and maybe that'll bite us on the arse.
Mauro Icardi.
But I think Xerxes is a good player to have around. I do. I like Xerxes, I always have, and I think he's a good player to have around. Carnage
That's
says
set
we
up the
tried to get
chance.
a loan for Emi Martinez. Miller wouldn't do it. Teams don't loan to us. Unfortunately,
Easily here.
that's exactly what I was saying, Patrick. Voice of reason again. I think he's got
Look towards the far post.
United.
But it's ended up being punched away by the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Kitson says January signings.
They go now, there could be a break on.
Works for City, progressive.
Turning the
Instead,
defence around.
right,
What a chance this could be.
How?
What a save
How?
that was. This is
How?
fabulous, brilliant football.
Yeah, great pace and movement and attack, but what a save.
In a system he's never played, and that's high pressure. Whereas
Kone.
Conor Gallagher has played in the league and has played in a system where they use the back three, so maybe that is the better bet. Can't forget that Romeo sprained finger away
Mario
from
Hermoso.
using the Inter against Slazy. Should look
physical,
at a new back
working
keeper
hard.
as well in January.
Uses his body well
Should,
there,
but
doesn't he?
won't. And Adam Hawkins says if the before in the 3-4.
Carlos Augusto.
Played better and minimal. Now long ball scratches.
This could be dangerous. And the defence regains control. Could be a chance to break here. Chance to get in behind him.
Was in the back end at that time. 3-0 like a hard breed.
Finishing to complete his hat-trick.
Well, we can take another look now, and what a ball it is to get them in behind. And once he's clean through...
Seldalo, Agate, and English Jemba Menu, says Mac. Come on. What about the Valverde rumour? He wants out, says Maz Rawawi. I'm coming to that. Why does United not look at Damsgaard, says Jacob. Second person, Damsgaard's getting a glow up. There we go. So let me go to that story there that was alluded to. So this has come out from the Mirror this morning. Manchester United. Don't you just love having the Christmas tree back, by the way? You're going to miss it when it's gone. When I put it up yesterday, I was like, we don't need it. And the minute it goes up, I'm like, so fair. It is
All rolling again. It's not rolled their way all game.
You should be getting 1,000 likes.
Oh, wonderful. 4-0 just like that. What a mistake from them. 4-0.
If you don't understand the rules of power, you will certainly lose to someone who does.
We can get some like novelty Man United ones. I mean, I'm talking. I don't want fucking Bruno on my tree or Casemiro. You know, and I tell you what, if Bruno was on my tree, he'd be up there, high up the tree in the number 10 position. He wouldn't be down here in the midfield. But no, I'm talking like, can we get some Beckham ones or Rooney ones? They must do that. I saw a Star Wars one yesterday, which was when Han Solo's there. He goes down and then comes back with him in carbonite, and it's a Christmas tree decoration. I was like, oh my god, they've got to have some United ones. Anyway, smash a like for the Christmas tree. I don't deserve one. Man United are considering a move for Real Madrid midfielder Valverde. His clash with manager Alonso has prompted interest from several clubs. United would be willing to pay 80 million euros, but Madrid are expected to demand something closer to 100 million euros. I mean, I file this under utter bollocks.
Bayern.
I mean, I really do. I do. And, that's why I brought it into the show a little bit later. He's just turned 27, Valverde. I think he's a fantastic player. And I think at Manchester United, he would be all over it, like icing on a Christmas cake. However, it does strike me as a load of bollocks. Because I don't think United would spend 80, 70 million pounds on a 27-year-old from Real Madrid. I just don't think we would do it. I agree with Red Devil 7595. If there was anything in this, surely you'd do a loan, because from Real Madrid's point of view, if you're thinking about selling him, Real Madrid have always been a team that loans players. I mean, they did it with Casillas, didn't they? It was not Casillas, Ceballos to Arsenal. I think
the fans have made their frustrations crystal clear. Now the manager knows it's a question of...
Hello,
a warm welcome to the western part of Germany. We find ourselves in the city of Leverkusen. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who'll provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Bayern Leverkusen up against Bayern Munich.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
And so the Bayern Leverkusen team looks like this.
It's certainly a 3-4-2-1 formation, and this can be quite balanced with the three central defenders, the two holding midfield.
1-0.
It is the ideal opening.
Look, Mason Mount's a good player. We never should have bought him. I know he scored the winner yesterday. We never should have bought him. 55 million.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
Be aware of it.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
If Camavinga's injury record was scrutinised and we thought, it's worth it, I think it's perfect for the Premier League. I really
Lucas
do.
Vazquez.
I think Camavinga's place is the Premier League. I just don't think they know where to go. Sometimes it's left back, sometimes it's not the
Good distribution. They've lost possession, Leverkusen.
I think he's got that energy, that technique, you know. I'm telling you now, if he can get out of Real Madrid and get himself to a decent club where he's appreciated and he plays every week, there's a glow there. He's 23.
Serginho Dest.
He's only just 23.
Olise.
So yeah, look, we're talking about Real Madrid midfielders.
Angelo Stiller.
Like Camavinga. But, sorry, of course I would like Valverde, but Camavinga is where I would go. He's had a few injuries.
Now with Kimmich.
Let me have a look. Let's see. 24, 25, knee injury, 45 days. Muscle injury, 17 days. Hamstring,
Joshua Kimmich.
Hamstring, 75. And then ankle injury, 20 days. All I would say is a lot of those are different injuries.
Ian Madsen. Tar.
Look, you do a
now with
Upamecano.
Promising move this from Bayern. Look promising, but keeper's ball now.
I quite like that. He's quick as well. I like that.
Ezequiel Palacios.
What about the Mount tournament on
Palacios.
top of the tree?
Possession lost by Leverkusen.
Zexi reminds me of João Pedro.
It's a neat move.
Have you watched that?
And flying forward here.
I mean, Zexi is not.
Angelo Stiller.
I don't think they're very similar at all.
Can he play it in?
Zexi is a very unique player. Do you not think with Joshua
the intensity's gone up a notch, hasn't it?
Something like what Newcastle have done with Joel Linton, if you know what I mean.
Angelo Stiller.
No, I don't, Callum. I do not think that Zirkzee is a midfield destroyer like Joel Linton at all.
Serginho
I think Zirkzee
winning the ball back.
Only ever going to play really good strikers, and I don't think he's got an ability that he wants to test. That's why he doesn't use Bruno. It's very clear that he wants these mobile players. Zirkzee in this team is probably best served.
Palacios on the ball.
I don't think that's
Bayern
really
Munich have possession again.
Great foul. Should be 2-0. Should be 2-0. Should be 2-0.
Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew.
But we don't really utilise that formation. I still think we need to
Loic Bade.
I really do. I'll tell you what I did want to talk about though. Just very quick now, just get this in.
Great passing inside. Great goal. 2-0 Bayern Munich. No appearances, 10 goals.
Well, this is so smooth. Look how he slips past his marker. And then what a finish too. He gets plenty of power on it, which makes it hard for the keeper to save. It's a really good goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Lucas Vazquez.
Lower price down with United, so yeah, I think it's always positive to hear that sort of thing.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass
as well. I wanted to just mention this from.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. The danger is still there. He didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Stiller.
You should have an Ahmad with a right foot on the
Ian Madsen favouring possession football.
Yeah, they just look really comfortable, don't they?
Conspiracy that we're going to go and sign Semen in the January transfer.
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval and the visitors are prospering, what have you made of their performance?
Yeah, they'll be the happier of the two sides. At times they've been able to carve open the opposition and they've had some good finishes too. They'll be looking to keep this going for the second half.
I don't like it.
Well, the cross could help them.
I don't mind it 3-3. So
fine reading of the situation.
It's a back five every game, and we're not utilising those wide players as wingers at all.
And the corner's been given.
If you brought Semenyo, then you can have him on the left.
Now sending it in. And there is a goalkeeper in command for you.
He's not played like that in the Prem.
Well, the
and I
first
don't know whether we could play like that.
And away they go again, into the second half.
Three centre-backs. So I don't think we're ready for that. So I don't think it's playing that. But it's interesting that Amram would actually come out and say he wants a right-footed Ahmad on the left-hand side. We don't have one. And that is a whole
Well, they have the ball again.
We don't actually have a right-footed Ahmad who can play on the left. We don't. I was thinking about it. Is there anybody in that squad that is a right-footed Ahmad?
Angelo Stiller.
There isn't. There's nobody. We don't have anybody anymore. Rashford, Ganacho, former wingers.
Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, a win here would give the manager all the bragging rights he needs, wouldn't it?
It sounds like it, but I don't think we're going to do that in January. But I also think it would be
Dest.
because if you spent £60 million on a right-footed Ahmad in a left wing-back position, I'd be sort of like going, that's great, fair play.
Just hearing ball in the net at the Olympia Stadium. That means we join Alex Scott.
That's where we've got to go.
A goal for Gladbach.
So,
They're back level.
I think
in 3 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex.
Ahmad is an inverted wing-back, and a right-footed left wing-back would be inverted. That's a shame when you've got a player like Sesko.
Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga coming up. It's Bayern against Hertha.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. Should be a good game, that.
The best crosses we tend to put in from the left tend to come from Luke Shaw or Dorgu if they're on the pitch. And Sesko certainly benefits from the natural cross, but Amram's another one of those inverted players who likes an inverted player. So, obviously he's looking at that. Lacey's right-footed, but he's not an Ahmad yet, says Tom. No, I don't think he'd be doing that. Infamous Cam says, I would strong arm Newcastle before and do the same with Porro from Spurs. We should keep Xerxes. Happy holidays, Mark. Let's win on Thursday.
Can they kickstart a comeback?
I'm banned from predicting.
I'm trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball.
I'm taking a vow of no predictions.
Stiller.
Monks take a vow of silence. Some people have asked me to do that.
I'm playing it to the goalkeeper.
So I've taken a vow.
Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy.
However, I can survey the scene and say that West Ham at home on Thursday without
pressure applied. Can they make something of it?
Is a very promising couple of fixtures, and then we've got Bournemouth at home with crap.
Doesn't have to do it on his own.
Very good fixtures.
And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there.
I'm not saying Wolves easy win. I actually think Wolves, even though I'm Wolves against Forest on Wednesday, I've got a funny feeling Wolves might get their first point of the season on Wednesday, which would be good for us. It would be good for us. Because we don't want them going into that game desperately
trying to draw them out of position, aren't they?
But look, they're looking good.
Joshua Kimmich.
The next 3 fixtures. I think after that it gets interesting. Imagine being able to do any of that without knowing.
Who can he pick out?
With Novelty.
Well, no way through. Ezequiel Palacios. Here's Hoffman. Lucas Vazquez. Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Leipzig game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for Leipzig. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection, and it's gone in off the wall. They pulled one back with 76 minutes on the clock.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now.
Fans are amazing. Also, to touch on the
Can he get on the end of this one? Nice looking move.
That's his dance off the game. 3-0, 11 appearances, 10 goals.
Well, we can take another look at this again, and it all starts to fall into the top of the gaps are in behind. I want to...
Super system. I think this is always going to be the divisive point, mate, because I think I did say your name, Dead7097. This is always going to be the divisive point, because some people would agree with you and say, well, we can't play good football until he gets to
him. He's never missing. Slots it home.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Palacios. The ball with Lucas Vazquez.
Here's the Bayern shot.
Get Morris playing how he wants to play.
Credit due, a good intervention.
Emery, get Villa winning in the style of football. So I think that's always going to be the point, isn't it? Whether we should be getting some level of football with what he's got, or whether we have to wait for certain players to start.
Now the quick counter-attack could be
that's
on.
Always going to be the debate point. Seth, I did miss yours. That's what I read before.
Danger building.
At the same time, he's not showing us.
And Leverkusen with the ball once more.
And it's a good point, Seth, and I think it fits in with what I said.
Good strength to keep the ball.
There's many of us out there who want to back Amrin, but we're starting to go, why after a year is
Madsen.
so shit? Why after a year are we so reliant on long
Kimmich.
throwings and set pieces and corners? Why after a year?
And in the right position to read it.
Surely.
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages.
Stylistically.
A good vision there.
Or maybe.
And Patrick Schick now.
Are the next two games possibly West Ham have to set rules for 2
Grimaldo.
points? I mean, they are.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And so the contest comes to a close.
3-0 to Bayern.
Bayern Munich.
Win away.
But it's Man United, so you never know. But of course they are. Wolves haven't won a game all season and they've got 2 points. And West Ham, you know, are hovering around the relegation zone and we're at home. So they are a must-win game, yeah. Absolutely. However, this is what Amrin had to say, and I wanted to bring this in. Have we got time? Yes, we have. He said, everything concerning our club is so big. It's so different from other clubs. You have to be very strong mentally. I also realise that there are still many things to change. It's tougher than I had imagined. So, look, that was said just before the game yesterday. He's basically saying it's the most difficult job in football, which I agree. He's basically saying that I knew the job was difficult, but it's a lot more difficult than I thought. And it's tougher than I thought. And there's loads of things I need to change. So, look, the enormity of the job, I think we sometimes ignore that even if you want to sack Amrin, the next guy is not going to come in and make a massive difference. The job is difficult. If Pep Guardiola had this job, he would struggle. It's a really, really difficult job. And sometimes
in the changing room, you can see that the manager really is the true heartbeat of this team. And the fans know that they're in safe hands. Hello, and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith. And we've got action for you from the Bundesliga today. What are your expectations from this?
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
I want us to score everyone.
This is today's Bayern Munich starting lineup. Deo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah as the centre-backs, and they're playing with just one up front. Here's how Hertha line up.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
On principle. And yet,
that's the perfect way to protect the ball.
I don't know why we've gone back to this. It was ridiculed when I was growing up.
Well, their fans were all smiles last time out with Bayern the winners against Bayern Leverkusen. What do you expect from them now? The first blow struck
Bayern takes the lead. Well, the period is 11 goals.
Despite lots of pressure from the defender, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
But it's a big part.
1-0 then as we get started again.
Mate, I'm not arguing with it. You don't see an issue with it. That's absolutely fine. Don't argue with me saying I find it repulsive. It makes you want to throw up.
Well read, gain possession.
It's disgusting. I can't stand it. You like it, that's fine. I respect that. But I hate it, so don't tell me I'm wrong for hating
Angelo
it. I don't
Stiller.
like it. We were brought up to ridicule that. You're of a certain age.
Promising looking ball.
We laughed at what we can
He's magnificent defending.
You like it, that's fine. But I was brought up to, turn my back on that and go, that's rubbish. That's like toe punting a shot.
Struggling to keep it here.
Why do you think nobody toe punts? Because you're taught not to. do it. That's not how you kick the ball. That's, for me, it doesn't belong in football. I don't like it. Redmond do it.
Ball in behind.
Offside
the call.
Worry about is our attack to make them down the right. Yes, I don't think we're particularly good down the left-hand side. I don't think people respect Delo or Dorgu, and I think they left them free and they bank on the right-hand side. So
moving the ball around well here. No, that's heroic. Brilliant work.
Yeah, real desire there to get it back. Great challenge that. Always in control.
Ball on the back.
Lovely ball. This could lead to something.
Bayern. What is it for shot? But then Adeyemi volleying that
set pieces. I don't remember loads of chances for him to play.
There's no chance there.
It's Crystal Palace who defended those set pieces.
So away we go again at 2-0 now.
I don't know whether we win that yet. So
we've got goal news coming in from Borussia Park. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They've started to open up with 6 minutes play.
Alex there keeping us informed all the way.
But West Ham will play a low block. So hopefully at some point we'll start to learn how to do it. Absolutely, thank you very much this morning. Really enjoyed it. I hope you have as well.
Jeremy Goodsiak.
2 o'clock, and we have this week. Yeah, I've got an 8 o'clock tonight. There's no
3-1, well read.
Beautifully
weighted ball.
Another
Make sure you smash a like and subscribe. I've also got a bonus Premier League predictions with me and Robbie on Match Football going up at midday for the midweek games as well. So get yourself involved in that. Thank you, everybody. As always, we've made
coming in.
Clearance is completed. It's out for a corner. The manager's seen enough here, or not enough, because he's coming off.
Black Friday gift.
It's put into the middle.
If you wear a retainer every night like I do, you know how hard it is to keep it truly fresh and clean.
Jonathan Burkhardt.
Look for a long ball. A long ball out of him. No, fire out of him.
Not so much given away as cleverly worked.
I'm starting to get a bit touchy with Bukayo Saka. Last season, Mo Salah wins the league for Liverpool. Seasons prior to that, we've seen Haaland for City. Even when City were an attack made up of various different parts of their brand false lines, you'd see Gundogan go on a run. You'd see De Bruyne have 15 games. And I'm starting to get to a point with Saka where I'm like, what are you waiting for? Show that you're welcome. Take that spot. Announce to the league that Salah's sitting on a bench with Liverpool and you're the best right winger in the league, and he doesn't do it.
All of your personal data could
stay on the ball
right now, and you wouldn't have a clue. But there would be signs, random spam emails, random phone calls, and genuinely, when you get that shit, you're at risk. In boxing terms, your chin's wide open, your goal's low. In football terms, it's an open goal. Where's the centre? Where's the goalkeeper? Well, I'll tell you, this is your line of protection.
The defence quick to snatch it back.
So are out there online, stealing your information and selling it on you. And what it company does is
and that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here.
Here we go.
Here's the restart. Off we go again.
Oh my goodness.
We won't be going any further.
Yeah, the position, it was spot on there, wasn't it?
Right.
Karim Adeyemi. Played in with that.
Yeah. And he gets his goal. No, he doesn't.
Usually keeps it away. Great instinct there to cut it out.
Come on.
Also, let's just say this.
Hussein.
Against the red card, he should be 2 on the red cards.
Ball lost and gratefully received. Karim Adeyemi. Michael Olise. Really good pass.
So just to put this to Jacob, did you think it was a red card or not?
I think in modern football that gets given. I think if it's against Arsenal, maybe I've got something to say about it. I think Caicedo and Marino is lucky that his studs are planted, because if his studs are planted in the ground quickly, the Caicedo goes through his ankle.
Jonathan Burkhardt.
That's a serious issue.
Nice possession.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Michael Olise.
And I think there were challenges before that where he could have been given a yellow card.
Angelo Stiller. And the attack breaks down. So we move past the hour mark. Yeremy Dudziak. There's a good feel to this attack. The assistant's flag is raised. That'll be offside. They're making a change here. Oh, brilliant anticipation.
It was interesting actually, Sam Dean from the Telegraph wrote an article with Caicedo just before joining Chelsea 6 months prior.
Well, we have more Bundesliga coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as Bayern face Borussia Dortmund. Really hope you can be with us for that.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining game. That's some quality on show there.
And I love Caicedo. I think he's an unbelievable footballer, and there are times, especially yesterday,
Adeyemi. There could be something building for Bayern here. Not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position.
And if I was you, I think it's frustrating by the
Oh my goodness.
Karim Adeyemi. Jonathan Burkhardt.
Yes, no.
Player in the game, and not just that, like, this isn't the first time that we've seen Caicedo.
Still allowed to run on here. That was a really poor challenge.
Get away with a lot in the Premier League. Caicedo be top of the pile. Like, I don't know
Yellow
how he doesn't
card.
get more red cards, to be honest. So, are you not frustrated with it? What you're saying now is completely sacrilegious, and I think you all need to completely apologise for this. And what I'll remember about this is, at the end of the season, when we do our season review, and you two, both of you, put Caicedo in your Premier League team of the season, I will remember this moment, and I will ask for a formal apology. Is anyone saying he's not a good player? No one's saying that, Josh. Stop manipulating the question. But this is, again, Jacob has just said he might have slipped, and you're saying, are we annoyed at Moises Caicedo for costing us the game? Jacob, the Arsenal fan, has just said he slipped into a tackle, right?
As Ryan said, he does that slip because he's going in.
Well, look at the room they've got to attack now.
It's
a wonderful pick out. Getting closer. A chance yet to appear. Kimmich. Really quick tempo to this move.
Yeah, just wearing them down, aren't they?
Should score here.
Oh.
Lime. Olise.
He's wonderful. So with players like Caicedo and Bucharest, you've kind of got to look at the overall package with them. So it's not that they're not going to be involved in instances at certain moments, but you go over a 38-game season and look at their games and whatnot.
Now with Kimmich. We're hearing now of developments at Borussia Park. Alex Scott has goal news.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're ahead by 3 now with under 5 minutes left to play.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing. A quick whistle from the referee, foul given. They've entered the final 5. And the momentum is lost. They go now, there could be a break on. Could turn out to be a really good ball.
That was really good
Possession given away. Zayfout. And there is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for the Bayern fans to take away, not least the 3 points.
Well, I thought they deserved.
But do you lot think that maybe a lot more than the average, there's a lot of rolling around and stuff from Chelsea players?
Come on, Brian. Like, the fact that we're even having this conversation when we're playing Arsenal.
Alright guys, I will see you in the next one.
They are the bad guys of the Premier League. They're going to be winning the Premier League, and every other Premier League team are going